Oh wait, I think our buddy Joe Rogan's finally on the call.
Oh, is he now? Okay, better get him on then.
Oh yeah. Hey Joe, you there?
Hey, thank you for having me on the show. Sorry I couldn't be there in person, but I'm glad you guys were able to make the phone call. So what are we going to talk about on the show?
Oh, hey Joe, yeah, we're just we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what we talk about in the show.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty much what we do. We play Yu-Gi-Oh, card game.
I've heard about that. Is it a card game of some kind? Is it anything like poker?
Well, it's something like poker.
There are poker nights.
It makes you want to poke your
Eyes
opponent in the eyeball. Yeah, that's,
I want to do that right now, I assure you.
basically what you gotta do is you gotta take a bunch of monsters, and your opponent takes a bunch of monsters, and they fight each other, and you use spell cards and trap cards and you know, a bunch of other stuff. And there's also stuff like in modern stuff like synchro summoning, Xyz summoning, and pendulum summoning and whatnot.
And here I thought people trying to explain Magic the Gathering to me were pulling my leg. This just sounds ridiculous. Do people actually find this fun?
No, actually, they really don't find
We're
it
in a
fun.
love-hate
Actually,
relationship with this.
Yeah, it's kind of like an abusive partner, essentially, if that makes any sense.
So it's basically kind of self-torture in the form of a card game. There's no way a sane person would play it because most people happen to enjoy having brain cells left in their head.
Yeah, you pretty much got it.
Nail on the head.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah, nail it on the head, honestly. Yeah, it's a funny thing because we're getting like cards that get more and more card text. It's funny that you mentioned brain cells because yeah, most Yu-Gi-Oh players, they don't read the cards, so I don't even know what they're doing with their brain cells.
They don't read? How do you play a card game with 100 words per average on each card if you don't know how to read? You just make things up?
Yeah.
Basically.
What would you say? Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, like, Konami makes their own things up as well. Like, we all know what happened when they made synchro summoning, right?
What the shit is a synchro summon? Come on. With no monsters left, I summon Dark Magician and attack directly. Why is this so complicated?
Yes. Yes, the answer is yes, Joe. The answer is yes.
And the answer will always be yes.
Don't even get me started on Xyz summoning, though. Xyz summoning is just, like, the worst. It's like... Actually, no. Pendulum summoning's got to be the worst, right? Like we're all pretty in agreement that pendulum summoning is the worst. But like, I don't know. At least pendulum summoning doesn't make you put monsters underneath the field as opposed to being off the field, right? Like, you know what I'm talking about, right, Jim?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm afraid this is just way too complicated and stupid for me. I swear you're making half of this shit up. I mean, come on. Damage step? What is that?
Oh, the damage step. Right. Yeah, you must have read about that. Damage step is basically the concept of the attack, but it's kind of broken up into 7 different fragments. There is the attack declaration, the battle step, the start of the damage step, I believe. No, before damage calculation comes before the damage step, I believe. And that's basically when you're, calculating the actual numbers. And only certain cards can be activated during the damage step, which modify attack points and defense points. It's kind of just a big complicated thing. There's also 3 steps to that, which means like before, after, and during damage calculation, which is all very complicated.
Now I know you were bullshitting. I'm going back to my regular podcast. Don't ever ask me to come back or I'll find you and beat the shit out of you.
Well, okay. Sorry, Joe. So, see you. And he left. Okay. Well, that happened.
Yeah, that did happen. Well, it was nice of him to join us like that.
It was very nice of him. Check out Joe Rogan. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Definitely. He definitely came onto our show, guys.
Totally.
Get the ratings up.
All 2 people watch it and totally believe that.
Later.
I want to see if I can get Joe Rogan back real quick. See if I can get it.
Think he would even accept our cause at this point?
I'm giving him a quick call real quick just to see if he'll just just say a farewell for joining, because he seemed like a really nice guy to be willing to join us so late at night. So, I got him. Hey, Joe, do you mind saying good night to our viewers?
Fuck you guys.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
Now get out.
Yeah, now get out.